What's up, welcome to Tech Select, and in today's video I am telling you how you can get rid of charcoal. Now all those that do cooking, you know very well if you're to cook things like beans, peas and stuff like that, you're going to need some kind of charcoal somewhere. But today I'm going to be showing you a device that you should have, that you should get in your house that will get rid of charcoal. And you get to cook with electricity, eh? What's up, my name is Linus. Welcome to Tech Select. This here is an electric pressure cooker, and this is by the brand Sachi over there, and this is something that every household needs to get. Let's first talk about why you'd actually need to go out and purchase yourself this machine over here. Number one is, you see, charcoal has become a problem. I will not lie. For those that do the cooking, you know how charcoal has become expensive. For those that are releasing the money to buy charcoal, you know how charcoal has become expensive. And this all comes down to because, you know, the president at one point put out a ban on charcoal. So charcoal has been our most affordable way of cooking here in Uganda. So you either use charcoal or you use firewood. But now the new directive that bans people from cutting trees and burning charcoal means that that's a very, very expensive commodity, so the price has gone up, and yet you have to cook things like beans because beans are very affordable. So this where this here comes in. This is an electric pressure cooker by the brand Sachi, like I said earlier. Now, this particular cooker will get rid of all the hassle, the bustle of, you know, charcoal, replace charcoal. Let me just get into this box to show you what exactly you get when you purchase yourself a Sachi pressure cooker. Of course, there are other brands that will be bringing on here, and I'll be telling what makes one better than the other. But for today, we have Sachi. So let's get straight into the box. In the box, when you do get yourself your electric pressure cooker, this is what to do. Hey, man. When you open your box, yeah, this is exactly what you'll be getting. This styrofoam protector, and then the pressure cooker itself over here. Yeah, let's just get it out of the box so that we get to look at it, analyze it, show you what kind of what kind of features it has, and a lot more. And also I'll be showing you in subsequent videos over there why you actually need to get one. Now, in the box, when you get your pressure cooker, this is what you'd get. The pressure cooker itself in a nice big polythene. Inside the box, we have a user manual. We never read those. Power cable. What is this? Let's just drop the box down. In this little polythene, we have a spoon, a plastic spoon, and a measuring cup. So when you get yourself the electric pressure cooker, this here is exactly what you'll be getting. Nice big machine. It's big. Now this one in particular that I got is a 5 liter. Now of course they come in different sizes. There's 5 liter, 6 liter, 8 liter. I don't know if there's a 12 liter, but well, it is possible. It is. So if you have the bigger size and family and what, you might want to go for the bigger size. However, the 5 liter is just good enough for the average Ugandan family. And in any case, if you're getting it to cook mainly like beans, as per my experience, you can comfortably cook about 2 cups of beans. That's about a kilogram, 1.2 kilograms of beans comfortably in this without any issues. Let's open this up. Now, to open up, this here is the lid. Let's go step by step. This here is the cover lid. Now, as you get to notice, it has these like hooks over here. So that is what locks it to make sure the pressure that builds up in the machine does not escape or locks itself in here. And then there is this rubber over here that makes sure that everything is locked in tight. I'll be making a video on how to clean this machine, how to use this machine. So if you are interested to see more videos on this electric pressure cooker and a lot more other videos, you might want to subscribe to this particular channel. Turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any video as soon as it is uploaded. And also remember to check out for the playlist. I'm going to make a particular playlist for the electric pressure cooker on this particular channel, where I'll also be sharing some recipes and how to do, how to cook certain things on this channel. Now we have said the lid over here, so that is it. Now Looking at the lid, let's just analyze this lid here. We have a hole. This is like a pressure release hole. Now this hole in here has got a little like valve that actually locks when the pressure is enough, and also it controls this little pin over here. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Yeah, so that pin here helps to make sure that once the cooker is pressurized, you cannot open the lid. You see, pressure cookers can mean to be very dangerous sometimes because, you know, a lot of pressure builds in. Anything that has pressure inside, if you do not find a way of regulating it and putting safety measures, you can end up in trouble. So in this particular case, this little lock here makes sure that once it is pressurized inside, it will lock itself out like this, and you cannot, you know, open the lid. We have this particular stone. This here is the weight stone. For those that have used the old school pressure cookers, the normal pressure cookers, this is the kind of stone you get on a normal pressure cooker. It is just there to make sure that it regulates the pressure as it comes out over there. Now it has two modes, which is basically you flip it, that would be release and then lock, release and lock. The good thing about this one is it doesn't come off. So that is basically it for the lid. You have the lock, you have the stone, and you have the other hole over here that shows you when it is locked and not locked. Lid aside. Pressure cooker. In here you get yourself your pot, which is basically like the saucepan. In this particular case, this is where you'll be cooking everything. You put in your rice, you put in your what. I'll be talking about the different modes on this machine a little later. So this here is your pot. This is what you'll be getting. Now I should warn you, this pot here has a non-stick material inside. This material inside is non-stick, and that is the reason as to why they give you a plastic spoon. So make sure when you're, you know, scooping stuff from in here, never ever use anything metallic. No metallic ladles, no metallic forks or spoons. Make sure you use plastic, or worst case scenario, you can use wood, like for, you know, those what we call them mingling sticks. If you're outside Africa, what do they call that thing they use for mingling, for turning sauce? You can let me know in the comment section. Here we call them mingling sticks. So yeah, when you're, you know, mixing the stuff up. So this here is your pot. It has some measurements on the side as well. Basically standard measurements so that you know what you're dealing with. That is it. It's a nice quite heavy pot. Feels like it's made out of aluminum. Yeah, I think it's aluminum or something like that. So that is the pot. Let's put that aside as well. Right, the star of the show in this particular case is this. Now this is where everything does happen. This is where the magic happens. This is where the heat gets produced and all that. Now, before we even go very far, when you buy yourself one of these, make sure, no matter what, however tempted you are, water should not enter here. Any liquid should not enter here, because this is where the electricity does its magic. Once water goes in here, this here will definitely short out and die, because the whole thing is water and electricity don't go hand in hand. So what you'd be doing is you put your rice or your beans in the saucepan, in this particular case, in this pan. Don't put your ordinary saucepan, use this particular one that's provided, and then that is what would sit in there like that. So that would sit in there like that, and then you can, you know, do your stuff. So make sure water does not get in here. Just to let you know what the components are, we have this outer body. Our outer body has got these locks. These locks correspond with what is on the lid, and then you have this lower part. This here, as you can see, is like, this is a hot plate. This here is what gets hot so that your stuff can cook. And then this middle little switch here is like a safety switch. It's like, you know, anti burnout kind of switch, so that it only turns on once it detects that this switch has been put down, so that, you know, this doesn't go on when there's nothing in it right there. So that is it for the inside of this machine. Now looking around, we have a stainless steel body. It actually looks very good. You have your plug over here, and that is where our plug would go. So that would just plug in here like that, and then that would go into your socket, and everything is good to go. Now moving over to the front of, you know, the pressure cooker, you have different modes. Now these modes here are actually adjustable. According to the box, it says that 16 plus. Of course, you basically have these and you customize them to what you want them to be. In video number 2 about this, I'll be showing you how the machine turns on, all these other things, but for now this is like the introduction video to this particular thing. So up top we have soup, broth, meat, stew, cooks, slow cooking, steam cooking, saute. Saute function is just a lot of English. Saute is what we call frying. So this here allows you to, like, if you're cooking your meat or something, you can fry as well. So that is the saute option. You have rice. So when you have this, you don't need the rice cooker. You can cook the rice as well. Multigrain porridge, cake. Man, you can bake cake in this thing. Boiled eggs, there's a mode for that. And then now these middle modes here, I'll be explaining how you can use them in later videos. We have delay timer, start, stop, the keep warm, and then different settings. And then also have pressure cooking settings with low, middle, and high. How to get to those? Check out the playlist on the pressure cooker, electric pressure cooker. Check out the playlist on my channel, and you can definitely, I'll be explaining this slow by slow, bit by bit, so that you get to understand and not mess up your machine. But when you do get yourself your pressure cooker, that is basically it. And the thing is, no matter what brand you get, it's going to be something similar to this. There will be a panel, either a touch or a knob, depending, and then you have your inner bits, and then also your pans and that all. So basically that is it for the electric pressure cooker. Should you get one? I highly recommend you get yourself one, especially if you want to save yourself the hassles of cooking. You see, cooking has got to be something easy. It has got to be something enjoyable. It's got to be something great for you to do. And of late, you know, the whole thing, the whole stress of, you know, you put something on fire, you have to sit there, you have to monitor. If it's on charcoal, you have to keep adding charcoal, which charcoal has become expensive. Yeah, get yourself one of these. And then also, other reason I would highly recommend you get yourself an electric pressure cooker is it's very, very power efficient. I'll be giving you a reason, you know, a list of why you should get yourself one. It's very power efficient. Cooking beans takes about less than a unit, about 0.7 power units here in Uganda to cook your beans. And we all know beans are the hardest thing to cook, but well, that is it in a nutshell. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to stop this one here, and I will be getting to the other video where I will be showing you some of the functions in action. I'll be also sharing some recipes on how you can cook stuff in here and a lot more. So hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so that you are alerted each time a new video drops on this here channel. But for today, see you in the next one. Bye bye.